everyone, I'm Dave, and welcome to something new on the Geek News Now network called Then and Now. I look back at a scene that didn't mean so much to me back then, but really hits home now. Today, I'm looking back at one of the most popular animated features of 1986. No, not this one, or this, or even this. So not this. Nope, I'm talking about a film that is a bit overlooked when it comes to saving the Disney Animation Studio. Let's rewind just 1 year prior to the heart of the 1980s. Currently, Disney is cranking out film after film, year after year, from various studios, not counting Marvel or Star Wars. But back in the day, from 1978 to 1985, we only got one movie. Just one, in 7 years. But don't worry, because I'm sure the drought was totally worth it to give us the Black Cauldron. Yikes. That film was beaten out of the box office by the Care Bears movie and cost $44 million to make, while it only made barely $21.5 million back. At that time, it was the most expensive animated film in history. Yikes. Again. But hey, The Little Mermaid is on its way and will save everything in just a few years. Until then, we had The Great Mouse Detective. The film came out in 1986 and did fairly well at the box office, especially considering it came out just ahead of Karate Kid 2, Labyrinth, and had Aliens come out just a couple of weeks after. It made $38.7 million on a $14 million budget. This helped open the door for future animated films, and the studio itself was brought back from the brink of destruction. Quick note, see this movie that I pointed out? Go see it. A very young Jadzia Dax and a very young Tony Stark are in this film, along with a very young Johnny Lawrence. So worth it. Before I get into the scene that is the main focus of the video, I want to take a moment to admire the job that Vincent Price did as Ratigan. Holy cow! When I was a kid, villains were supposed to be dark, foreboding, evil incarnate. Think Darth Vader, or Ming the Merciless, or Michael Myers. So when I saw Ratigan smiling, dancing, joking, and singing, I had a hard time taking him seriously in 1986, at least until the terrifying ending when Ratigan just loses it. But now, I think he's one of the greatest and most accomplished Disney villains ever, and Vincent's performance has a lot to do with it. But what do I mean by most accomplished? In his intro song, Ratigan doesn't only sing about his hopes or how he almost pulled off this great caper but was thwarted at the last second. Oh no. We see the crown jewels that he successfully stole. One of the lyrics talks about how he drowned widows and orphans. This wasn't a scheme in the back of his nefarious mind. He actually did it. This is in a Disney movie. Vincent Price, one of the greatest actors of all time, had always wanted to do a Disney film, and he absolutely shines. In fact, some of the animators watched him delivering his lines and incorporated some of his gestures and facial expressions directly into the character. He's having so much fun with his role that you can't help but love every second he's on screen. Bravo, good sir. 2022 version of me definitely approves. So here's the scene that I thought was cute and funny back in 1986, but is really eye-opening when I'm watching this for the first time with my son, Frank. Cue the cute picture to make you go "Aw" in 3, 2, 1. Frank thinks in 2022 what I thought in 1986. This dancing scene is fun, it's upbeat, it's toe-tapping, and it's colorful. Which is great because the whole movie takes place at night. Did you know that? Not one shot is in the day. The first 30 seconds is this slow ballad that speaks to the heart of these low-life ruffians. Then the music kicks up and the lyrics,
That's right.
How do I explain the awkwardness? Hey fellas, the time is right. Get ready, tonight's the night. Boys, what you're hoping for will come true. Let me be good to you. With those lines alone, a certain reaction about another singer comes to mind. Did I mention that Madonna was supposed to sing this? Liza Minnelli was also slated to bust out this number, but ultimately it fell to Melissa Manchester to sing these lyrics to children. Also during this number, we see Basil and Dawson about to get drugged while drinking down a frothy mug of beer in a Disney movie for kids. Seriously, that happened. So dream on and drink your beer, get cozy, your baby's here. You won't be misunderstood, let me be good to you. And she ducks behind a curtain as the music ramps up again. When the curtain flies open, whoa, cue the cringe from every mom and dad in the audience. Now, 3 ladies are on stage, and our main singer rips off her skirt to reveal a blue leotard and a blue garter on one leg. The lyrics take another step up as she literally sings, "I'll take off all my blues," as the men hoot and holler, one even trying to rush the stage. Hey fellas, there's nothing I won't do just for you. And the song ends with Dawson stumbling around on stage with the girls, getting a couple of kisses, and he falls into the piano. How did this song get through the censors? Disney appealed the song being cut by saying that it was a cabaret and should not be taken too seriously. Plus, since it was sung by a mouse and not a person, it wasn't objectionable. Yeah, sure. Well, since you made it this far into the video, let me tell you how easy this was to make. Writing the script, finding the images, putting it all together, maybe 3 to 4 hours. After that, I pass it off to my most excellent video god Damon, and he does that techie voodoo that he does so well. You can do this too. Drop a comment if you want to know more. Geek News Now wants writers, podcasters, YouTubers. We want passionate geeks who are ready to get their voice out there. Oh, and since this is a YouTube video, like, subscribe, share, comment, you know all that jazz. And then head back to our main channel and check out all the other excellent video content that we have waiting for you.